We immigrated to Canada as a family in 1971 and settled in Sudbury in Ontario, north of Toronto, a few hours north of Toronto. In 1971 in Sudbury, the closest place that you have to go to buy soy sauce was Dundas and Spadina in Toronto, because you could not find soy sauce up north. In fact, there was a truck that leaves Chinatown in Toronto and supplied Chinese restaurants to the north being anything north of Aurelia. I finished high school in Sudbury 5 years after I immigrated and joined the Canadian Armed Forces. Why? I cannot answer that. I just wanted to. And I joined the military. They sent me to university. And then I had a 39-year career where I served in the Canadian military, served everywhere across Canada, served in the Arctic, served on peacekeeping missions in Africa, served a year in Afghanistan, and I was also posted with my family and my children in Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark, to the embassy there. It was a full career. I really enjoyed my career in the military. And then after the military, after I retired, the government asked me if I would want to be a citizenship judge, and asked me to apply to be considered a citizenship judge. In between all that, I also served as the chief aide-de-camp to the Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. And in doing so, I quickly realized that I was the first visible minority, much less Chinese Canadian, to be a chief aide to a vice-regal personage in Canada since Confederation. So it was, I realized the burden, not the burden, but the weight that came along that appointment. And I had to make sure that I did right. I did it perfectly because I wanted to make sure the next person of Chinese descent that wants to be a chief aide and is qualified gets the fair chance. I have no regrets in everything I've done, and it's certainly been very fulfilling. I'm now serving as a citizenship judge, and I've been doing that for the last 10 years. And in the process of 10 years, I've sworn in more than 200,000, much more than 200,000 new Canadians. What a joy that is, to meet all these people and to welcome them to Canada. You know, it's Fête Chinoise, 10th anniversary. What a remarkable thing that is. And what a beautiful vision that Deborah and her team has for the Chinese Canadian community, but more so for Canada as a whole. It's a coming of spirit. And I would say that it would have been impossible when I first came to Canada, when we settled in Sudbury in 1971, to even perceive an organization like Fête Chinoise, much less the beauty it portrays, the unifying effect it has on all of us, and how we come to fruition, the whole community comes to fruition, and the joy that it brings, the unity it envisions, and the progress, the forward progress that it encompasses. It's a long journey. I recognize how hard it was to bring Fête Chinoise to this point of 10 years. I really have to commend Deborah, the team, what they have done, because it's not an easy feat. To bring beauty to this world, it's hard. But is it worth it? Oh yes, because our children, our grandchildren will certainly benefit from this.